Hello. It feels like today, everything that Labour say, it's like a bit of a joke. I'm sort of almost waiting for someone to go, April Fools, apart from the fact that it's like May the 13th. Is it? What date is it? Hello. It feels today like it's one of those days where every time Labour say something, you're expecting, did they? They didn't just say that. And I'm seriously expecting someone to go, April Fools, apart from the fact it's May the 12th. They are spouting so much disconnected crap. I genuinely can't believe it. Now, it's obvious that the local elections have really rattled them. It's obvious that they are fighting for their lives. But the thing is, what they haven't done, which is what they didn't do in their 14 years of opposition, was go away and think about it and think, right, how can we put a credible plan together so that we can actually have some policies that the British people will be happy with? Because they're stuck with us for another 3 and a bit years. So why don't we go away and actually show that we've listened and actually renege on some of our policies, change some of our policies, listen to the British people and come up with new policies. Why don't we do that instead of just going, it was their fault? And the reason I say this is there's a tweet from Darren Jones MP. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to be Facebook friends, put it that way. But Darren Jones says, we may be in an era of 5-party politics, but there's only really 2 sides. Our side, a politics of love, compassion and community with the ideas to transform Britain. He actually said that. A side of politics, love, compassion and community with the ideas to transform Britain. And on their side, and this gets better, honestly, you'll be screaming at the TV if you haven't heard this tweet. And on their side, a politics of anger, division and blame, posing only a risk to Britain. And this is the best bit. So I say to the populist right, bring it on. I know. And I had to read that several times. I'm like, politics of love, compassion and community. Well, I tell you what, you tell that to the farmers who are suicidal because they do not know how their business is even going to last the end of the year, let alone the next generation. You tell that to the families who are having to take their children out of the education that they've been in for God knows how long because you've priced it out of existence. You tell that to the families of children in state education who are having their education compromised even further by the influx of children coming in from the private sector. You tell that to the pensioners who can't afford to heat their homes and are thinking, I actually don't want to be here for another winter. And that is no lie, Darren Jones. You say that to the disabled people who have had their benefits taken away from them. I mean, we could go through, you say that to the business owners who can no longer afford to pay their wages of their staff. You say that to the students whose graduate or even apprenticeship outlook on life is looking bleak, to say the least. You say that to the workers who have been undercut by workers from India coming in at 20% cheaper. You say that to any single sector of society and they will say, screw you. Honest to God, screw you. I mean, we're talking, Bridget Phillipson is promoting today free childcare for children from 9 months in government funded nurseries. So in a government funded nursery, your baby can have up to 30 hours of free childcare. Why isn't Bridget Phillipson turning round to employers and Rachel Reeves and saying, can we please make it better for parents to stay at home with their kids? Can we do that? You know, these babies that they've been wanting to have for a very long time, their most cherished thing. Can we make it possible for them to be at home with them? Can we do that? Instead of making their parents get back on the gravy train when their baby is 9 months and forcing them into government funded care. What about the childminders? Why are we not helping them? What about the nurseries? Why are we not helping them? No. Only the government funded ones. There is no compassion in this government. And the part where he says, and on their side, a politics of anger, division and blame, all the Labour Party have done since July, all they have done is spout on about what the Tories left. That is all they have done. Every single statement that they make, every single policy that they fluff, it was their fault. It's a direct response of the Tories' cock-ups in government. What in the name of God were they doing when the Tories were in power? Why were they not opposing this then? Why were they not actually doing anything about it? Why do we have to hear every single day, it was their fault? Do you know what? My kids, I'll knock your heads together. You say that again, don't look at her, don't speak to her, don't breathe on her. Go away. You, don't speak to him, don't wind it up. Enough. We are not blaming each other. You take responsibility for your actions. You take responsibility for your actions, and I do not want to hear another word about it. I mean, it's not difficult. But no. According to Darren Jones, the opposition are a politics of anger, division and blame posing only a risk to Britain. A risk to, where's our economic growth? Anyone? Has anyone seen it? I haven't seen it. I have literally, as I've said before, my grass is growing quicker than this economy. They have absolutely destroyed every single area of potential economic growth in this country. Now, somebody's going to turn around and go, that's hyperbole. It's my opinion. It's what I think. You might not agree with it, but I think that. I think every single day I look at the news, I see another school going pop, I see another business going pop, I hear another farmer selling up. All I hear is how we cannot make business work. And yet, this lot, apparently they're full of compassion. If this is what compassion is, I do not want any of it. Do not come near me with your compassion. You can keep it.